Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your gameplay for the T-44. This is a currently rank 4 battle rating 6.7 medium tank in the Russian Ground Forces tech tree, and for a long time, this was probably my favorite tank in the whole game. At least insofar as medium tanks are concerned. And, well, it's just a very well-balanced package. It has a good amount of horsepower. It's got a relatively low-ish weight. This weighs less than most Shermans. It's got a very nice amount of hull armor, especially being that it is so steeply angled. It's got a good amount of turret armor, pretty much everything you want, plus a pretty decent 85mm cannon, which at 6.7 BR starts to lose its teeth, but it's still effective when you know where to shoot. This used to be, if I'm not mistaken, let me know if I'm wrong in the comments below, but this used to be a 6.3 BR, and I think the T-44 100 used to be 6.7. So these have gone up in BR, but still they should be pretty damn effective. Now that being said, let's get into some gameplay here, see what we could do. Also, this is an intermediate design, if you guys didn't know, between the T-34 and the T-54, and hardly any footage of the T-44 actually exists in real life. And if you guys want to see history of the T-54, 55, check out my comments below. But either way, that said, let's get into a few matches and see what we could do. You know, I've actually tried playing this thing probably for a few matches thus far to get kind of warmed up, and I'll tell you guys this. At 6.3 BR, I used to get down tiers all the time, whatever. 6.7 BRs, I'm getting... BR, I'm getting up tiers all the time, and it's turned this thing from a strong 6.3, if I remember correctly again, I'm not 100% on that, but I believe it was 6.3, but it's turned it from a strong 6.3 BR vehicle to a weak 6.7, but that just kind of illustrates the difference in BR, right? Like, you can have a very minor difference in BR. Again, in this instance, 0.3, that's it. And it is everything that, okay, that was kind of stupid of me. Now they know I'm here, but that's pretty much the only difference that this thing has, right? And because of it, it is just exceptionally weak. Occasionally what I'll do is I'll just let the enemy team cap, you know, especially if it means I can keep any level of surprise, so to speak. Besides, it helps them get a point, and then I'll immediately uncap so I can get points. It's a win-win, right? So let's move up. I've got a sneaking suspicion this guy is going to be over here somewhere, but I want to go far over to this side. Okay, there we have an AML. Got a lucky hit. Someone else just hit me. Don't know from where, though. That, actually, you know what? That must have been him. He must have bounced off the front of this thing. Okay, that's an enemy. Didn't get a hit, obviously. Don't know what that is. Looks like a Sherman, maybe? No, that's a tiger. That's a tiger. Woo, buddy. Okay, so that's about it, thankfully, for this. So now we can go ahead and cap. That was a little ugly on my part. I'll take the blame for it. But, again, they get their points, we get our points. And most of the time I'll do that, like, if we already have the win strongly in hand. But in that instance, it was more about us making sure that, you know, if I can get out of there before they notice that I was stopping their cap, then that would help me in ambushing them, which it seems like it did. So when it comes down to the T-44, I feel like this is going to probably be one of those gameplays that's just made up of like 4, 5, 6 matches, because it's just such a hit or miss vehicle at this point, right? Like, its cannon is a bit long in the tooth. It doesn't really have enough armor to deal with heat FS. Like, back when it was 6.3 PR, you're getting down tiers all the time, and really, I mean, of course, the weak spot on the T-44 is, in my experience, the turret, right? Like the turret face, which is fantastic to shoot at, whatever. But with this, I kind of feel like everything is now a weak spot. You know, I mean, like, you'd have some tanks like the Tiger II, for example, that could just easily bully this thing regardless. Okay, he... Nice kill, buddy! But Tiger 2s can pretty typically just shoot through the front of this thing. Ooh, we have an enemy tank right... No, we had an enemy tank right there. But basically, like, you know, you would just have to worry about some tanks like the Tiger 2 with its 88 and things like that destroying this thing. And nowadays, you pretty much have to worry about everything, which sucks. Big time. Really big. Also, I hate the gun depression on this. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So I feel like our line is about to collapse up here. So I might move down. But ultimately, you know, between the armor kind of becoming irrelevant almost, not entirely, it's still got enough slope where you can deflect a few shots, plus its cannon being quite a bit long in the tooth at and around this BR, it really starts seeing problems where it didn't have them at 6.3. Or at least didn't have them quite like this. Ooh, that's not good. That's bad. That's really bad. I'm dead. Maybe not. What? What? Please, 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 please. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Ah, there we go. I was so worried, but if he is worth his salt as a light tanker, then he almost definitely scouted me. Which obviously isn't good. Okay, we have a Japanese tank right there. Bit worried about him. Okay, got a crit on him. Good, okay. Hopefully this can kill him. Not sure if it will, and it does. Okay. That's bad, though. That's really bad. That's a nasty Japanese tank. Let's see where he shoots me, because that is one of my peers at and around this BR. I'm assuming in the turret. Yes, it is. That is the classic shot to kill the T-44, but I would have shot on the other side of the turret, but that's just me. So I said, let's get into another match, see what we could do, but not too bad for an up tier. Hey, friend. Oh. Jerk. Don't you hate that? They're so rude. So rude. So we may have some action over here, not entirely sure. This is one of those maps that I both love and hate. You know, because it's a maze over on this side, and on this side there's like nothing going on. But there are also so many like points where people can just take advantage of. I mean, like really, really well, and just completely annihilate the enemy team. So it's kind of a mixed bag, isn't it? So that said, we have a T-34 over here, or an M4 Jumbo rather. My apologies. Why did I say T-34? I must be going crazy. None too shibby-dibby-dabby, though. We got ourselves 2 nice kills against American tanks. There's another... Can he see me? Hopefully he doesn't. And he does not. AMX-13. French tank, however, in the Israeli tech tree. So, I mean, overall, yeah. I think that this is a usable vehicle at 6.7. But again, the... Ooh, that was ugly. But again, the biggest problem that I have with it, the single biggest problem that I have with this vehicle, is that it's almost, again, like I said, the armor that it has that was so effective at 6.3 and below is almost irrelevant now. And it just kind of feels like this is a flanker. And that's it. You know, and of course, you can do a great job while flanking. I mean, you have, like, what, 68 grams of explosive filler equivalent. You have, you know, a decent enough cannon that can pen through enough. It's got, like, an 8-second reload, which at this BR isn't bad. You know, it's got a lot of things going for it. But again, that's at this BR. The problem is that you're almost always in an up tier. I'm in an up tier right now, and it's just lucky that I haven't really been facing anyone that is a higher BR than me, quite honestly. Or if I have, it's been like, you know, from the side. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. This is my first down tier, I think, all day with this thing. So hopefully we can do well. But again, as I think I said previously, the whole point of this vehicle, I feel like the strength of this vehicle now, rather than being kind of like a damage sponge, in a way, a damage sponge, not, you know, not entirely, of course, but more so how it used to be, is that this can, ooh, what is going on here? Got the kill, very nice. We have a, looks like some sort of low BR German tank down there, but this thing is now much more of a flanker. You know, it's not a bad thing necessarily. It's not a bad flanker. It's actually, in my opinion, quite good in that regard. It's just different, unfortunately, and you know, I think that it kind of limits it in a way, because you used to be able to flank and kind of be a frontliner. No longer. Okay, I see him. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking it was. So I'm gonna wait. Oh, there's someone else there. Wow. Okay, I'll count that as a kill. Can't see that guy. Ah, gosh darn it. That's what happens when you can't see anything. My eyes ain't no good, so to speak. But I mean, still, even in a down tier, this still does have pretty decent armor. I mean, it's not fantastic by... Oh, there he is. It's not fantastic by any means, you know, but it's still good enough where in a down tier I can expect a few deflected shots here and there, and I think that's a good thing. You know, I mean, like, ultimately, at 6.7, if you're fighting enemies lower BR than you, that's good. But if you're fighting, especially in a complete up tier, you're going to be killed by things like Heat FS, by things like the Object, well, no, not the Object 120, but things similar to the Object 120. You'll be killed by a whole bunch of things that this thing, I guess, actually, come to think of it, would have fought in real life if it had seen more development and wider use. But regardless, what the hell was that? That would have been at the tail end of its career. So I'm going to go flank up the right side here and see what we could do. Okay, we have a Tiger tank, got the driver and machine gunner. Can this guy even turn down for what? I'm not sure. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Would this be a better shot against him? He's actually angled pretty well. I may be better off just taking out that cannon. Okay, whatever. So I got an assist versus that Tiger, which would have been a contemporary of this thing. I mean, it would have been something that, again, had this seen wider use, it could have actually fought. Is that a lower? Yes, it is. It's not the jumbo, thankfully. So we have ourselves, like, what, 4 kills, an assist, and a base cap. Not bad. Again, in down tiers, this is actually perfectly serviceable. In up tiers, you're pretty much relegated to the flanking role, unfortunately. But in down tiers, this still feels like that 6.3 tank that I fell in love with. Well, not actually. I didn't fall in love with the tank. I don't want you guys to think I'm like a tank lover in that regard. But, you know, this feels very similar to the tank that I really enjoyed years ago. Wait, is this... This is the enemy spawn. Whoops! Okay, I'm getting out of here. So if my theory is correct, and definitely it will be. Okay, maybe not. But if my theory is correct, I should be pretty effective in completely shaking off all these shells. I'm going to go for this guy right at the top. Looks like he's more thinly armored. Got the kill. We have ourselves... Ooh! Is that Ferdinand? Ferdinand! And he's still alive. Oh, no, that's not Ferdinand. That's a Yak Panther. Can I get the kill? I'm just going to fire just randomly. Okay. Didn't get the kill, but at least I got one of them, I suppose. We do have some enemies over here. I feel like I'm about to die, however. The coast is clear, though, thankfully. So let's go move up. These guys are pushing out now towards the A point. But this is one of those instances where... Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, wow, woo, wow. This guy definitely doesn't see me, does he? Got the kill. This is one of those instances where having a faster reloading gun is definitely well worth it. I'm not sure where this other guy is. Too much smoke from his dead friends. But I did see that Yak Panther go down there. Yak Panthers are everywhere these days. They are all the rage. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. Can I aim up quickly enough? Nice! Got a good hit on him. We have a Yak Panther right here. Can I aim up? Oh, jeez, this vertical traverse! I think he probably knows I'm here. Yeah, he does. Okay, we got the track. That's useful. Sorry, my man. He killed himself! Okay. Did he just leave the game? He may have. I'm not sure. But we're doing pretty well. This is, I guess, going to be the last match. I kind of want to just let this guy cap the A point, but we are still questionable if we're going to win this. So I'm not going to let him. I'm sorry, buddy. I only have a pretty limited amount of ammo left, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But that wasn't bad. I just took out 3 people that were pushing out from the A point. We still have some people up here that are likely going to start shooting at me real soon, but I feel pretty good about it. Uh-oh. Hey, it's that guy who killed himself. Anyways, that's about it for me. I mean, that sucks. This guy was just like, oh, I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna win. he jayed out so he could spawn to an aircraft to dive bomb me. If that ain't salt, I don't know what is. But that being said, thanks so much for watching. I mean, I guess hopefully this gameplay showed something about the T-44. Not sure exactly what it showed, but it was something. So, you know, maybe that's still a competent flanker, but I'm not sure. So that said, thanks so much again for watching, everyone. Please, if you don't mind, consider liking, commenting, subscribing. I appreciate all of it. But either way, thanks again, and I will see you all on the other side. Take care. I'm gonna die. Take care, everyone.